Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching today's video. In this video, I'm going to show you this colorful eye makeup look, which I hope you guys are going to enjoy watching. So let's get started. The first thing I want to do is prime the eyelids. I'm using the MAC Cosmetics paint pot in the color Soft Ochre. I'm just applying this all over the eyelid to get rid of all the redness and leave me with a nice clean canvas for all my eyeshadow. After I apply my eyeshadow primer, I always set it with a little bit of powder just to make sure that it's locked in place and that there's like a nice soft layer of eyeshadow, which makes the other eyeshadows that I will apply blend out more easily. So I will be using this palette today. I'm not gonna name the palette because I actually wasn't like really happy with how it performed. So I wouldn't really recommend this palette. So if you want to recreate this look, just grab one of your palettes that you do actually like and go in with the same kind of colors. So the first color I went in with is that matte white shade and used a little bit of that underneath the brow. It wasn't too bad, but I just hoped it would be a little bit more white. Then I went in with this color, which is kind of like a lime green, lime yellow. I don't know, it's a yellow, but it has a little bit of a neon green vibe to it. But I'm going to start blending this in the inner corner of the eye. I wanted to create kind of like an ombre effect on the eyelid where I'm going to blend a lot of different colors into each other. So the next color I'm going to slightly apply on top of that first color that I used and then apply a little bit more towards the right side. So I'm going to do that with all the shades. So the next shade I will also apply slightly on top of this color. And then with the next one, I'm going to do that again. And this way I'm trying to kind of make them flow into each other and create that transition where it just fades into different colors. Now, if you feel like you maybe have applied too much, you can always go back in with the previous color. Like, that doesn't really matter. But especially this color, I felt like it didn't really apply very nicely. Now, it could be sometimes with matte shades, when you apply them on top of each other, it doesn't really go really well. And I think that's kind of what happened. So I just try to make it work. I applied a few layers to make it as bright as possible. And I mean, I really like the end result of today's eye look. I just felt like it could have been easier, if that makes sense, and maybe a bit more brighter. But if you recreate this, what you can also do if you want to make those colors pop even more, you can use a white eyeshadow base underneath and that will make the color stand out more even more, which is really nice as well. So then I went in with the blue color and I'm gonna again blend it a little bit on top of the pink shade and then also next to it. I wasn't really sure if I wanted to go in with a purple first because I felt like it was more of a logic decision to go in with pink, then purple, then blue, but the palette didn't really have like a purple shade, so I decided to go in with this blue one instead. But then I did saw like a different color in the palette, which I thought maybe I can use that in between the pink and the blue because I felt like the gap between was too big. So I went in with this kind of like fuchsia shade and I blended it in between that hot pink shade and the blue shade. And it does kind of make it look purple for some reason. So I'm happy with my decision. So I'm just kind of like tapping it on and blending my brush back and forth. Like I said earlier, if you feel like you can't really see one shade anymore, you can always go back and blend it on top of the previous color. So now I'm going to go in with some eyeliner. I wanted to go for a bold wing line. Of course, if you recreate this makeup look and you're not really into eyeliner, of course you can skip this step. You don't have to do that. But I felt like a winged eyeliner often makes the eye look a little bit more dramatic, but in a good way, if that makes sense. So I just decided to go in with this eyeliner pencil from Colourpop. My eyes did start to kind of water, especially in the inner corner. Not sure if you guys see that. So it made the eyeliner bleed a little bit. I just used a cotton swab and I removed it later, which did not really mess up my eyeshadow, thankfully. But yeah, today I was having a hard time with my eyeliner. It was getting in my lashes. I don't know. I was just not having a good day, but I was just trying to fix everything and make it look better. So after I went in with that Colourpop eyeliner, I went in with the NYX Cosmetics liquid liner, which was that more liquidy one. It is a little bit harder to work with, but I do really like the matte finish and it's super black. So I do really like the eyeliner, but it's just a little bit harder to work with. So now I'm using that same yellow color as I used at the beginning, and now blending this underneath the lower lash line as well. And then I went in with this color called Emerald, which is a shimmery greenish shade, and decided to blend this underneath the lower lash line because I haven't used green yet, and I definitely wanted to use green as well. So then I went in with this shimmery blue color and used that at the other part underneath the lower lash line. And then after that, I'm also gonna go in with a little bit of black eyeshadow because I wanted my lower lash line to kind of blend into that eyeliner. I don't know, I just always really like how that looks when you use just a little bit of black eyeshadow and make it fade into the wing liner. I feel like just makes everything look more put together for some reason. So then I went in with a nude pencil. I'm using the Super Nudes Duo Pencil from Charlotte Tilbury, which has a kind of like a darkish brown side and a nude side, and I just love the nude side. I've been using it so often. Then I used my lash curler because it's already time for mascara, and I'm gonna go in, I think this one is actually from Maybelline if I'm not mistaken, but I will put the name of the mascara in the description bar. It doesn't make my upper lashes very nice, but I am going in with fake lashes, so that's good. It's called the Bitch Is Back lashes from Tati. But can you see my lower lashes? The mascara that I use makes my lower lashes super long, so that's the reason why I use it. And then I just use a little bit of that on the upper lashes to make it look black. And yeah, then this is the finished result. I really hope you like this kind of rainbow inspired makeup look. It has actually been requested very often, so this is for those people who wanted to see a rainbow look. I hope you guys like it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. This is really helpful for my YouTube channel, so yeah, I really appreciate if you do. And yeah, I just want to say thanks for watching, and hopefully I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!